Hello friends, I am back once again and this time from Adelaide Oval, and now I am being joined by two special guests. One from Bangladesh, the only TV channel, T1, I am right?
Yeah,
Mr. Mehfuz Ali.
Thank
You so much for joining OneCricket's special Cricket Adda. And Vivek, he is the reporter with ANI, Distinguished News Agency.
Thank you so
Vivek.
much for making me part of your channel, which has been doing exceedingly well over the last few months.
Thank you so much, Vivek. So my first question to
Okay.
start with, let's not waste time. You were there in the press conference where Shakib Al Hasan was there, and Shakib Al Hasan says that we are not favorites. India, it is India's game. It's India's game. Very uncharacteristic of a Bangladeshi captain to say this on the eve of the game.
I think it's kind of a strategy that Shakib Al Hasan, maybe it was a strategy to, to make understand the Indian players that okay, we are considering you as the favorite team. We are not favorite here in Adelaide Oval. So what will happen to you whenever I'm saying that you are favorite? So pressure is on you. Okay, it's not on me because I'm not the favorite team here. So you will be under pressure, being the favorite and being the underdog. That team will play the fearless cricket, isn't it? So I think it's kind of a strategy that Shakib Al Hasan must say that okay, we are not favorite. India, they are favorite.
Vivek Prabhakar, you were there when the same question was asked to Rahul Dravid, Indian coach, and he replied it differently. What do you make of it?
Well, Rahul Dravid does not want to take Bangladesh any lightly because he also knows that the previous game which we lost, it was against a much tougher opponent. In fact, the toughest opponent.
And sorry to interrupt, he must have the memories of 2007 World Cup. I was part of that covering team.
He was the captain. He was the captain back
yeah.
then. So imagine how
So
much.
every reason not to underestimate Bangladesh.
Yes, definitely. You cannot underestimate any team in an ICC tournament, first of all. And most importantly, Rahul Dravid knows the importance of this match because every match is important also because of the opposition, Bangladesh, which can be tricky. But at the same time, the weather is playing cat and mouse. It's raining. All of a sudden, you might have to rush in because it will start raining. Right now, it's the cloud is gone, the sun is out, but again the clouds will come and again it will start raining. So every match is important. We don't know if the next match we will play against Zimbabwe in Melbourne, whether that will be a washout or not. So every match, everyone is playing that the rains are away so that they can get a chance to play a full match, a 40-over match, and then they can get two crucial points. So for India, getting these two crucial points at the Adelaide Oval is very important. So they just cannot take Bangladesh or any team lightly.
Bangladesh has been playing international cricket for so many years. Surprisingly, in T20 cricket, somehow they are still being seen as underdogs. If you compare it from a neutral point of view, maybe Afghanistan in T20 format is slightly ahead. Do you find it disappointing? What's wrong with Bangladesh? So much talent there.
Yes, absolutely. A very good point because so many criticisms going on for Bangladesh that why they are a very strong team in one-day format and especially in Adelaide Oval. They knocked England out in 2015 World Cup. So what happened in T20 format? There is one thing that we are missing and we always talk about it and we say it to the Bangladesh Cricket Board that okay, the franchisee league BPL we played in Bangladesh, but without BPL to take preparation for T20 cricket, we don't have any sort of league in Bangladesh. So it's a great mistake we consider that board is doing because if you consider that franchisee-based league BPL, this is the only platform that players can take preparation. This is not enough for the players because it's being played once in a year. So in 1 month, if you are considering this as the whole preparation for the year, this is absolutely absurd. So we want, and we have said, give an example like India, you have said Mustaq Ali Trophy. If you consider Pakistan, if you consider Sri Lanka, so rather than their Premier League or the franchisee-based league, they have different leagues in T20 format. So the players from Bangladesh, they don't play T20 cricket that much because they don't have any other leagues without the BPL. So this is the thing that we consider, okay, this is the main reason because you are not with the game temperament, you are not with the game scenario. You are having the game scenario only in the international matches, you are having practices before the international matches, you are going for the camp and you are just considering only one Premier League like BPL, Bangladesh Premier League. So this is not enough for the T20 cricket to take preparations. So maybe in near future, Bangladesh will have more T20 cricket.
Vivek, you were there when Rahul Dravid was there. We were expecting that there could be a change, possibly Rishabh Pant's inclusion, especially the way KL Rahul has performed. But Rahul Dravid categorically didn't. You say almost it looks like both DK, unless and until fitness issue is there, both DK and Rahul will be part of the 11. So no chance for Rishabh Pant as well.
Well, we were all thinking that the only way Rishabh Pant can get a chance is when Dinesh Karthik went on to hurt his back in the South Africa match. But unfortunately, that did not happen because what we can see is that Dinesh Karthik, he was the first one to hit the nets, and then he went on to do a wicket-keeping practice as well. And for a wicket-keeper who has got a back problem, will not do a wicket-keeping practice. He would like to give it a rest. And for him to do wicket-keeping practice for a long time, because you have to actually bend down, you have to be on your knees, you put a lot of pressure on your back when you're down, coming up, going down. So in that way, he has given a clear indication to the team management that he's fit to play tomorrow's match at the Adelaide Oval against Bangladesh, and even he doesn't want to miss out, and he did not look in too much of a pain. But the management has said, yes, we will take a call. That last moment call we will take, but still, Dinesh Karthik coming to the practice and Rishabh Pant not coming to the practice is giving us a clear indication that Rishabh Pant is the second choice wicketkeeper and Dinesh Karthik is still the first choice wicketkeeper batter to play for India.
Okay. Mahfuz, tell us from Bangladeshi perspective, when you see in Indian playing 11, Rishabh Pant, such a talented guy, won a test series or single-handedly in Australia, fierce competitor, and he's not being part of so what is the kind of reaction do you guys have in Bangladesh?
See, in Bangladesh, we always say that okay, India are that sort of team that they can have 2 or 3 teams together. They can play. And recent past, you have done this. And I guess Shakib Al Hasan led the team and you played against Sri Lanka. And also against Bangladesh in different scenarios we have seen. So actually, India have that sort of lineup that you can make 2 or 3 teams together. So this is absolutely, you have 150 crore. So, and cricket culture is really developed in India. So many domestic crickets are going on. So players are coming, and this is absolutely good for Indian cricket that you have that sort of players and you have that sort of.
So people are not basically surprised that
no, it's not surprising. It's really it's a very good feeling to watch Indian cricket like this. That Rishabh Pant is not, and we have also seen Test cricket after getting the 300. He's been missed out because of
Karuna.
Yeah. And I would rather say that they would be happy to see Rishabh Pant in the playing 11 rather than Dinesh Karthik because of the Nidahas final, because it was the Bangladesh was going through, but unfortunately he pulled out victory from the jaws of defeat of Bangladesh in the Nidahas final. So Dinesh Karthik has got a good record against Bangladesh, and in that match he says that I was brought lower down the order. I kept on telling Rohit Sharma, promote me up the order, but Rohit said no, you are the most experienced one, I'll save you for the best, and he did the best. So they would rather want a Rishabh Pant in the playing 11 than a Dinesh Karthik.
Okay. Mahfuz, no Cricket Adda will be complete without a question on weather. I know we are all our cricket reporters, not weather reporters. But right now, you have seen different shades throughout the day.
Yes.
What do you make of it? Because the forecast is better.
The focus is better, but if you consider the tomorrow's game from 8 to 12, the chances of rain are there. So it's kind of a concern. But considering the weather, some advantages maybe go for Bangladesh, because if you consider the weather of Hobart and the weather of Adelaide Oval is kind of most similar nowadays, because there the temperature was 10 to 12 degree, and here also same sort of temperature, and along with the wind speed, if you consider 26 km per hour, and here 32 km per hour. So on that weather and condition, Bangladeshi pacers, they did really well. Taskin, Hassan Mahmood and Mustafizur Rahman, and along with here Adelaide Oval, Bangladesh, they have a very good memory in 2015 along with the similar condition. So maybe one change we are considering that Ibadat or Shariful may come. We are considering maybe Ibadat will come, and pace attack will be the 4 pace man will be there. So we are expecting, considering this weather or condition, maybe Bangladesh will play with 4 pacers, and India just wait for a challenge from Bangladesh. Okay.
So he is challenging Vivek.
Oh, definitely, but his captain is not taking up the challenge, but he is certainly taking up the challenge, so which is good. The journalists are backing Bangladesh more than the captain backing himself and the team. But yes, he said Bangladesh have nothing to lose. Reminds me of 2000, in the year 2000 Champions Trophy, 2010, year 2000 ICC knockout, when Champions Trophy was known as knockout. So India was playing Australia, the world champions back then. So Saurav Ganguly was asked that you are playing the world champions. Are you under pressure? Saurav Ganguly said, well, they are the world champions, so they have to lose. We do not have anything to lose. So perhaps similar sort of statement is Shakib Al Hasan giving to his to the Indians, that you have everything to lose. We do not have anything to lose. You are the favorites. We are not the favorites, but we are here. We will try to create an upset. He has also said that. So he is looking to create an upset, and I think Pakistani fans will be looking towards Bangladesh cricketers this time to cause an upset so that they are in the hunt.
Absolutely, absolutely.
My final question,
Yes.
is Nagin dance possible?
Bangladeshi expectators, they are expecting, okay, fine, maybe it will be another reason, because 2015 there was a very good time for Bangladesh, and after that, this is the second time Bangladesh are here in Adelaide Oval. Who knows? It may come again.
So Nagin dance or Bhangra?
No, this time I think Bhangra, Gidda and everything will happen, which is Indian style. Even Kathakali can happen because we have South Indian players as well in the team. So all I'm going to say is it is going to be a clash between two teams, two amazing teams, and with the likes of Mustafizur and Taskin Ahmed as bowlers in these conditions, they can be very tricky, and Indian batters will get tested. And that is the beauty of an ICC tournament, that you're going to get to see good competition, even in a T20 format. If the bowlers are making the ball do the talking, then it is an even game, because we see T20 becoming too much a batter friendly, which is fine for an ICC event. You need high scoring matches, but even ball doing the talking is also fun to watch for the purists, for the fans, and even Bhuvaneshwar Kumar and Arshdeep and Mohammad Shami on these conditions where we can feel the wind. So with the wind and against the wind, how they use these conditions will be very crucial. And even Hardik Pandya in these conditions can be very, very effective. And so I think those four seamers of India can also be very too hot to handle for the Bangladeshi batters. Even Bangladeshi batters will be tested to the hilt.
Thank you so much, Vivek Prabhakar from ANI and Mehfuz Ali from Bangladesh Sports Channel. Thank you so much for your time, and let's hope it's going to be a great contest. Weather should not disturb the match. Thank you so much. This is Vimal Kumar signing off from Adelaide Oval.